Okay. Phew. Something is up, and I had to change decks at the last minute, so I had to clear. Divine Masculine kind of was fighting this a little bit, and I'm just trying to make sure that I'm being respectful. Okay. I also did not want to use this deck. And I'm only saying that because I feel like we're going to see something, or I don't know. This was not the deck that I have been. Okay, I'm going to move on. All right, okay. Sorry. Okay. Let me go ahead and introduce the reading. By the way, hi everybody who's here. I'm all like distracted now that it's like I finally got to freaking go live, and I'm like not even able to say hi everybody. Okay. Your DM had a vision and it shocked them. Let's find out what they saw. This is a DM mind reading. What? This should be the title. The Empress and the Fool. We dive in major arcana. We dive in making a splash, making a statement. Oh man. Is this? Okay. Gotta keep going, Grace. You can't do this with every single card tonight. I'm not gonna have time. The Empress and the Fool. Nine of Wands. This boundary, I'll put it to you like this. Anytime that Mr. Lightwork has ever said that I'm out of his league or something like that, I've always said, well, that's kind of disrespectful. And what do you mean? Well, I wouldn't be with you if you weren't on my level. And I definitely wouldn't consider you my twin flame if you weren't my equal, my partner. This Nine of Wands says, you step on the other side of this boundary, you're an emperor. You guys, that's what I said to Mr. Lightwork right before he asked me out. I thought we were going to end it. Y'all, something's up. The Empress and the Fool, Nine of Wands to Nine of Cups. Riches, gold, abundance, freedom. And honey, she's underwater. Well, I don't know what this is. Come on. We're going deep. We are going deep. Okay, I gotta start over. Okay, shout out to Kayla who gave us this deck. I almost got rid of it when she gave it to me because I cannot handle the textures and the cards stick together. But the energy is so pure. And if any of you remember her from our tribe. So I'm going to start this again. Clear cut. See? Every time. They always stick. Okay. Interesting. Now, you want to talk about a vision. You want to talk about where the Divine Masculine has been since this vision. This is what I feel. This is why I said I wanted to make sure I'm being respectful to go to someone who is still processing what they've seen. It's like this is how deep this vision was for them. It's like when you're watching an episode of Criminal Minds and the doctors in the hospital don't want Hotch and JJ to go in there and question them because they're in such a delicate state. Come on, it just happened. Leave them alone. That's how I feel right now. I am invading their space. So maybe we can collectively thank the divine masculines for opening up here. Ooh, I just saw 911. Thank you, divine masculine. What's in the back of your mind right now? Tell me more. Divine feminine, the pretty hermit, the beauty, sending out wisdom. In the back of your mind, they wonder if this was you. 999, by the way. 999. 3 of them already. And they're wondering if the vision was just you. Come on, y'all. Okay, divine masculine. I'm going to go ahead and just get going with this. And this might be tough. I want 1 card at a time, people. Unless we get 7 straight away, I need 1 card at a time from the deck that sticks. So just give me a moment, okay? What time is it where you are? Woo! Okay. I don't think that's 7. If it is, wouldn't that be crazy? Oh, it's 6 cards. I can't take it. I'm sorry. Oh, okay. Should we look? Should we peek? Oh, now I feel guilty. Oh, God. I'm sorry, y'all. I should have said, what time is it where you are? And is this a good time for you? Okay, we're going to peek. Real quick. Ooh, no wonder. I wanted 7. 1 + 6 is 7. We have the Tower. Oh, the 5 of Swords. The 2 of Swords. Oof. 4 of Wands, though. This is a good shift. Ace of Pentacles. And the King of Cups. Okay, hold on now. The Tower. 5 of... This is 7. 2 + 5, 7. Oh my gosh. Okay. 4 of Wands. Ace of Pentacles. The 411. This is the 411. Whoa. By the way, these 2 cards flipped over here. They flipped all the way over here. I'm just going to kind of just... What's the 411? Whoa. Okay, Grace. Calm down because you're about to have a freak out. Stop it right now. Lower your shoulders. Do you guys remember how I always hear that freaking Fievel Goes West song in my head? Somewhere out there beneath the pale moonlight, someone's thinking of me and loving me tonight. Look, they both now hold real quick. We just saw her. We also saw him again. 5 of Swords. Now we have 5, the Hierophant. 5 + 5 is 10. 2 + 8 is 10. Pause. Hold on, let me just look here. 7. No. It's 13. Death, transformation, death. Okay, hold on. Pause. Back to what you're doing. Focus. Both of them have changed. She reflects on where she was, but she's safe now. He's in a completely different place. Okay. I don't know what we just got, but we got it. What's the energy of this? And then we'll move on. Knight of Wands, the new adventure. And the Fool. The new adventure. Okay. And that's 10. 1 0. Okay, divine masculine. We're gonna need 1 at a time. I can't do 7. If it comes out like that again, we're gonna just I don't want to be too disrespectful here, guys. Divine masculine. All right, maybe I should ask I'm not asking the questions that I should be asking. This is actually a very specific reading. Is anybody here? When this happens. I refreshed my page to make the video play, and now it's freaking blank again. Okay. That's what you get when you live out in the country, Grace. Here we go. Gotta ask the questions. Tell me about the woman. Tell me about the woman. Oh, that's, see? Tell me. Oh, I can't even. Tell me. Whoa. Hold on. Oh. Oh my gosh. Jeez. Okay, Grace, come on. Tell me about the snake. Don't like. Okay. Woo! Okay. Come on. Tell me. Whoa. Okay. And last one. Ooh. Just got a download about Chinese New Year. Remember, Grace. Remember. Okay? Oh, I'm gonna. Please don't forget. Okay. Okay, let's check the. No. I'm just gonna explain what this is, so because some of you are gonna be like, "Hello, what's going on?" Okay, here we go. The other day, I got a profound message to the point where I stopped in the middle of a reading and did something I don't think I've ever done, or don't do. I wrote down a note for myself to figure out what the hell is this about. It was the Seven of Wands. Some of you may remember. I said, I think I'm going to have to do a reading on this. Then I tried to do the reading. Could not do it. Realized I was using the wrong deck. Figured out the deck I thought I was supposed to use, not this one. Thought I was going to do a recording. Turns out I got to go live. It is past my bedtime. We wake up at 6 every morning now. Here we are. Seven of Cups is the vision revealed. This is the best picture we have ever had of divine revealing the future to divine masculine. Okay? So, now, what do we need to understand all of this? What can you give us? Wow. This card was one of the last cards when I was looking at them that came out with the 10 of Cups and the Empress. This was meant to represent the divine masculine. I have been letting clients know that if the divine masculine comes in with almost nothing to give, but it's the one thing you need, which some of us, let's just be real, it's companionship. But anyways, sometimes it's other things. Let them in, okay? Let them in. Because it's so much more than not just a coincidence, but the reason that this is telling in this moment is because the divine masculine did not believe that. Part of the reason why they wouldn't come home is because they didn't believe. Woo! What was divine masculine thinking about in the back of their mind? The divine feminine, the 9 of Pentacles. Bro, the reading is already off the fucking chain. Okay. We saw the divine masculine reveal 999, but what was their issue? They thought that this whole thing, this vision that we're about to reveal, they thought you sent it. Not divine, because it was so perfectly you. it almost felt like maybe it was a trick or something. But the reason they were thinking about you was because when they had this individual pentacle vision revealed, as they looked over all of this and realized this is how it starts, the first person they thought about was you and your 9 pentacles, and how in their mind, you don't need them. You already have because they don't realize that the 10 of Pentacles unlocks something sacred. They don't know that. To them, it's just money. It's just resource. It's. So Okay. This, oh gosh, and as I'm saying it, it's freaking me out because not only is this pentacle, but there's this, what are these called? Is this called like a, oh, I'm going to say it wrong. You know when they make it with sand or something? Rangali? I don't know how to say it. I think I might have seen it on Facebook or YouTube or something. I don't know. But what is this? Because I'm saying, to me, this looks like a portal. Like you stand on it and it takes you somewhere, right? Oh my gosh, please like this video, y'all. Please like the video, please. Divine Masculine stands here and enters the vision. But I think they're just now, in this very moment, processing that this is, I think we're tapping into them right now. Whenever you see this reading, your DM was thinking about you today. Bro, okay, let's go. What are we missing? No, I like the question. What's in the back of your mind then? As you see yourself having only this one thing to give, but you think this is not enough, what the DM really notices is, right? So you notice this, Divine Masculine. You see the portal. You see that this is the way in. That there's a, kind of reminds me of the Hanged Man a little bit. Muscle memory. You've been practicing that's why they recognize, that's why they're looking at this, because they're like, I've been doing this. I know that stance. That's going to come natural to me. I just got to stand in the right place. Fuck. Grace, if you don't stop it right now, calm it down. So, what's on the back of your mind as you see that this is how you get here? Bro, if the King of Pentacles isn't in here, I'm just going to tell y'all right now, it's in here. I'm just, even if it's not in here, it's in here. I'm just, okay? Oh. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh man, this is crazy because it's making me think about, first of all, that Nine of Pentacles person that we already saw, like the Divine Feminine in their greatness and their abundance, but in their backyard. This is like them seeing the Divine Feminine at work, doing their thing. And to see this wreath here, to me, this represents the Divine Feminine's willingness. This is just a stand-in. This is, wow, geez Louise. That's a flame. I don't know why I saw it as a microphone until I actually looked at it. That's a flame. So the Divine Masculine, oh, cool. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. I know some people do not like my excitement, but you're going to have to get over it. It's me. It's who I am as a person. So deal with it. Yeah? This portal, it takes them right here. That's why they're standing on one leg, guys. I'm telling you right now, this is nuts. Because if we're even, this is a Page of Pentacles, but we're talking about the Hanged Man. I tell you all the time, that's where the magic wand comes from. Bruh. I tell you all the time that bro, I'm freaking out. This is just, see, okay, you know what? You're right. Good deck to use. I tell you all the time that the golden light behind the Hanged Man's head is a pentacle. Bro. Can't make this shit up, bro. Okay, stop cussing, Grace. Stop cussing. I can't. So, Divine Masculine, the back of their mind, thinking about Divine Feminine, thinking about suddenly just being there and feeling so out of place and so confused, like almost like they literally just teleported into the middle of a concert Divine Feminine was giving, or a speech or a TED Talk. You know what I mean? It's they see it, and it's so wild. All right, Grace, you got to stop. So let's go through the Seven of Cups. First thing we're going to look at is the woman's head, right? Representing beauty, vibrance, health. Okay. Divine Masculine, tell us about what I believe this is Divine Partner, right? So Divine Feminine, tell us about Divine Feminine. Ooh. Okay. I don't know about y'all. I don't know about y'all. But if I said, tell me about your device. tell me about the love of your life. And they said, I'm ready at all times, whatever it takes for my person. I'm armed. I'm dangerous. Do not play about my person. I'm sorry. I know some people don't like that. And please forgive me if that's not like an attractive feature to you. But personally, I want some version of this from my person. Because guess what? That's how I feel about my person. We are lion and lioness. You know what I'm saying? Don't with our family. In our way. Whatever that means to you, I'm telling you right now. The fact that the first thing they said is that everything I know, everything I've been trained to do will go towards protection of my person is beyond what they saw was them in their strength. The Knight of Swords is the highest skilled knight and the fastest card in the deck. This is an action card. I'm about that action for my person. To hear that answer to me says they can see themselves in that position in your life. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry because I feel like, nope. I'm gonna pull it back. I think what this means for them is that when they think about their person in that vision and what they see, there's an emotion that wells up in them. And as divine masculines, all they know is provide, protect about masculinity when they're not even really there yet. And that's all they're ready. This is not a GUN, that's a crossbow. That can hunt food, guys. They have crow friends. They've made friends with their conflict and they can now use that to their advantage. And they've got speed. When I tell you this person sees your grace and your beauty and your dignity and the way you carry yourself and the way you decide to nurture and love and be that empress. Remember, we kept seeing the empress, and in this deck, she's pregnant and her belly is the world. They see you as someone worthy of protecting, like with their life, like protect you like the president kind of thing. That's so deep, you guys. Like, whoo, they care. They care. Okay, let's keep going. I feel like that was very direct. Hopefully, okay. Let's look at the next thing. The next thing in the Seven of Cups is the cloaked figure, okay? And this is representing spiritual desires. So now we're kind of getting a little bit, we're going to have to do some interpretation here, okay? When they considered, because they didn't see the Seven of Cups in their vision. That's what was signaled to me to do this. To help me be able to expand on some of the little pieces of the vision they've been shown. Now we get the full picture. So that cloaked figure, I don't think it just necessarily represents like, God, source, spirit, universe to them. Again, it's spiritual desires. What do they really want for themselves? So to me, this is really them looking at themselves. And the cloaked figure surely can represent God, source, spirit, universe, but also represents the person that they see in the vision that is them. Like even here, we see this person's back. We see them more in action. It's more about the full picture than it is really about them. This is another feeling like that. Like I can see the back of my head. Think about the 10 of Pentacles. You can't see the guy that's standing next to the lady. You can't see his face. DM can't see themselves in this place, but they know it's them because you're there. So, what is their desire? Their greatest desire spiritually. Wow. Hold the motherfucking phone. Now, to see them make friends with their conflict is such a mature thing to do. To know that the divine feminine also had to deal with not only their own conflict, but also the DM's conflicts. Okay? For them to make friends with the conflict, and then when we see that their greatest spiritual desire is to free you, to make sure that they are never the cause, or I look at this and I don't even, this is the first time, oh my gosh, I love crows. I love crows. In fact, crows were the beginning of this particular spiritual journey that I'm on, that you guys have been a part of for these last years. Crows were a part of that. I got a message from my grandmother through some crows, y'all. So, loving crows, for some reason, every time I've looked at this deck, I've always seen these crows as attacking this girl. This is the first time I've ever thought maybe, wow, maybe he can't get to her fast enough because he's got feet and a bike, feet and wheels, but the crows can fly through the air. Maybe he sent the crows to save her. Maybe this was really, I was about to say this was the Eight of Swords, and I just remembered the Eight of Swords was the other card that showed up with this. This is crazy. Okay. There's so many swords in this deck. Yikes. Okay. What if he sent, you know what I mean? What if his greatest spiritual desire is to be able to, like you? Wow. Now, let me backtrack. Remember, divine masculine, a part of them wonders if you sent this vision, if it really wasn't from any, God, source, spirit, universe, divine, but that if and the reason, I should have said this before, the reason why is because a lot of you go see their DM. A lot of you spend or send messages to them. And I'm talking all 5D. A lot of you have that connection with them in the 5D. And so it's not surprising that some of them would be like, was this my divine feminine? Because they be showing up around here in these dreams and visions and stuff. So let me make sure. So to think that the divine masculine got the vision and immediately started to think of divine feminine and looks in this vision and says, what I really want is to be like them, could say that they've gotten your messages, guys. They've received the signs and the syncs or whatever you sent. And now they wish they could do that. They wish they could send, oh, Gracie, I'm about to cry. What the fuck is wrong with me? No. Wow. I just got like a whoosh overwhelm of, oh my gosh. Okay. Okay. So, because I'm sorry, I just looked down at the pentacle and thought about the thing, that the portal, and had this feeling almost like they want to be able to transport. That's why that's the dream. And it's not just to show up on stage next to you, but it's so that they could save the day if they have to. This is I think the reason they didn't want to let us in not just because they weren't not ready to process this or hadn't finished, but also because for them to reveal desires that are actually, I think, quite vulnerable for them, to admit that they want to be spiritual and to admit that they want to be like you, to admit, oh gosh, I'm just kind of like, I see. Okay. I gotta keep going. Ooh, okay. Let's go. Gosh, did I answer this? Yes, I did. Oh my gosh. I feel like I just gross. Sorry. Okay. Okay, Grace, relax. Okay. Let's talk about snake. Sensuality, okay? Sensual. Snake. When they saw the vision, I don't want to say what aroused them, but I'm gonna be real. I, it might not have immediately, but I think when they think about it, it probably. Okay, I'm just being honest. Gosh. Okay. So this is actually pretty hot because it's like you've got this dancing. I'm thinking about the Three of Cups, actually, which is another kind of wedding celebration card. We've got Four of Wands here, where it's like I talk about the Fanta girls, Wana Fanta, and I talk about dancing and being free. Queen of Wands, I talk about, flirting like the karmic. And then to see Divine Masculine, to me, this is not just the ceremonial arch, but I think this is the wedding tent, like the bridal suite. Okay. I think the rest of the wedding is probably all around, and this is just an image of the dancing, sure. But I think that this, where the Four Wands are, this is where Divine Masculine. Whoa. Because the Six Wands, they're on stage, but this could also be like a festival. It's almost like Divine Feminine has to see, y'all gonna be pissed when I say this. Oh gosh, sensitives. It's almost like Divine Feminine has to go all the way to the damn altar and just trust. Oh, it's like the Judgment card in the deck where the guy kind of is like sliding in at the last second trying to pretend he was there the whole time. Okay, I'm getting too many downloads at once. This is the bridal suite. And I think that what excites them, and again, you know how I'm sitting here telling y'all, oh yeah, they don't want you to know certain stuff because it's kind of embarrassing for them, and the vulnerability. I don't think that the Divine Masculine really wants you to know how excited they are to just be with you, especially if they've tried to be like a playboy. They've tried to, oh gosh, I just realized, I just heard like 36 clients in the back of my head going, I told you, I know Mr. Lightwork can't get nothing like mine either, guys. I get it. I'm not. You want to know something wild? I'm pretty sure that my best friend, the only person that I maintained a relationship with after I cut off my entire past life and just changed my number, he's the only one who got my phone number after that. The first time he ever saw his current girlfriend, who he has now bought a house with, I mean, he's really like settled in with her. She was with her ex. They were still together. They were at some club. You know, when you go to certain areas where there's lots of clubs, the windows might be really big, or maybe they have like big doors that open all the way so you can walk past and see all the way inside. So he walked past and stopped dead in his tracks to watch this woman dance. He's like, look at this booty and all this stuff. He was like, damn. And she walked into his job like a few weeks later, and he was supposed to train her. I look at this and I'm telling you, Divine Masculines are not all about wham bam. Some of them, of course, want it, okay? But I'm telling you, these Divine Masculines are not just, I don't know, they don't just think about you to get something out of you, or no, gosh, it's so much more than that. For them, for us to say, tell us about what turned you on the most, and for them to say, my wedding night. Come on, guys. This is a different person. Now we've got 1, 2 plus 2 is 4. We've got 8 on the board. Pentacles, swords, wands. Okay, all right. Let's keep going. Woo! Okay. Let's talk about the castle, Divine Masculine. That is more like material security. You can think about like a fortress even, but it still is to me talking about pentacles, which is funny that it's directly underneath, which might say that this portal Whoa, opens up. Whoa, hold on. What is this? Oh my gosh. It's the Ace of Cups, which is so interesting. Their security and their pentacles. So we're talking about like not necessarily money, right? But like the practical side of life. Ugh. And they see love. Love is their security. Are y'all paying attention to this? They see, because this makes me think like this is a portal. And you kind of come through. And it's like, that would mean you're coming through the divine feminine. That would also mean that maybe this is like, you ever seen those pictures where it's like a person's head and then they'll kind of like chop it and put something in it, you know? Like I have actually a design. I don't know if you guys know we have merch, and one of the things we have, like a series that I made, is called the Sapiosexual series, and it's like a brain, and then it's cut flat, and then there's like a whirlpool and a ship going into the whirlpool of this mind. And that's what I see here. I see this as like the cutoff of divine feminine's mind. And that must be why their spiritual desire is to be able to reach you, because I think they're starting to realize that everything about this is so intertwined and interconnected with you. Wow, this is nuts. Okay, so when it comes to their material and security, and then I think also just like knowing that their life is going to function and keep them well and all of that, there's something that just says they know of all the things that they could trust you with, that is something that you are reliable and you can be held accountable for that, and that this is good. But now right next to the castle, we have the jewels. So now rather than just looking at pentacles, we're going to look more at just money. So like beyond what money can buy, and actually talking about the abundance and how you make it and all of it. So, okay, what are they seeing when it comes to actual money? Oh, now this is the sweetest thing I think I've seen in a long freaking time, y'all. This is incredible. Because let me also tell you that we saw this Page of Pentacles with the Ten of Cups and the Empress. Then we see for the castle and the jewels and the Seven of Cups. So for the secure life, and then for like abundance, is all about family and love and their divine feminine. They want to work together. They want to be happy. They want to ride the wave and just, they want to do it like how you do it. Or some of you have already shared a vision with them. So as they're looking into this vision, this is what I'm telling you. The vision that they got was so perfectly you, they thought it was from you, not from divine. And now I see why. I would think this was us too, trying to just plant a bunch of seeds, but it's like, nope. Oh, honey. Okay. Let's talk about the laurel wreath. All right. This is what's interesting. It's right here. Again, if you want to get any, clarity, like imagine that. There's a stage, there's lights set up, there's the whole crowd, and then off to the side, there's a dance party going on. This feels like the same moment or something. So, when I look at this wreath and see the divine masculine, feels like this is holding space for them. It's almost like divine feminine is wearing a promise ring or something. You know what I mean? It's so strange. And then to say, oh, wait, it's in the Seven of Cups. There's this wreath. So let's look at it. And the laurel wreath in the Seven of Cups represents authority and power. So this is going to be, again, I think, looking at how the divine masculine sees themselves. So that's where it's just so interesting how that just worked out, right? Okay. So how do they see themselves standing in authority or standing in their personal power? Three of Wands. Interesting that this was reversed, because a part of this says, I'm going to let go of my plans. I used to want to control everything. But now, why is it? I think because this was your plan all along, guys. Honestly, it's like now they trust you. This is a vision. This is them kind of standing here behind you and you saying, it's okay, we're safe here. Let's go check it out together, you know? So them standing in their authority is actually being willing. Oh, wow, that's deep. So any of you who study like business kind of have heard a phrase like, a good leader knows how to follow. You've heard of the term leadership, but you've also heard of the term followership. And there's something here that says one of the things that they're realizing, whoa, with the equal. So part of them knows that they're going into your kingdom for some reason. I think they can kind of tell the difference between your kingdom and theirs, or whatever, wherever they live. But I think this says, I can trust someone else's plan and stand in my authority in other ways. I can stand in my authority walking in this divine space, and it doesn't have to mean I'm a lay down or that I'm just going along. I'm willing to learn. I'm willing to look for the positive. Ooh, again, getting this emotion. I don't know why though. This is to me a very simple thing. It's no big deal, and yet it's actually a pretty big deal. I feel like I'm missing something with this, though. The wreath is here. They want to be here next to you. Oh, okay, I see now why this was reversed. Because it's not about being behind. It is about being beside. But it's about understanding that sometimes you can be standing right next to each other, and sometimes one person will handle this part, and then the other person handles this part, and then the other person handles this part, and the other person handles this part, and that's 50-50. Or really 100-100, giving your all in the perfect spot. So this is deep to me. To me, this divine masculine is saying, I'm willing to co-sign. I'm willing to walk this path with you. Sheesh. That's how I stand in my authority. That's how I stand in my power. Choosing something. Oh, I see. Because that's not powerful to them, but also to others around them, which that does seem to be a bit more important to them, or at least in the past it was. What other people thought, how other people would judge them, what they told people they were going to do versus what they actually did. No more. I think they're willing to stand in their power and say, this is where I'm going now. This is who I am now. Final, dragon. Oh, okay. Here's what's interesting. I am a dragon in Chinese zodiac. So I happen to care and pay attention to the Chinese zodiac once every however many, 12 years? Because it's like, oh, it's my turn. I don't know anything about it. So I would love, does anybody know anything about any of that? I just think it's interesting that we're pulling a card, and for some reason I immediately got, dragon. And I was like, what? So we're going to talk about the dragon, but for some reason this tells me we're going to look at 2024 a little bit. Now the dragon is about transformation, so that's kind of what's exciting. Okay, divine masculine. What did you see in the vision that either made you think you needed to transform, or maybe you already were, like showed you what to transform or or what would transform, what would change. Aww. Interesting. So, Divine Feminine, take a look. We've got the rainbow coming out of the cup. She's sitting here, seems like she's alone. She has 3 cups beside her. We talked about directly above, actually, 4 and 4. I mentioned the 4 of cups, or the 3 of cups. I said, hey, I get a weird sense of like that celebration energy, the Fanta, the dancing around, the having fun. But this is 4 of cups. This is different. This is somebody who has been waiting, who is tired. But what's interesting, we have the divine masculine riding the rainbow with the divine feminine, and we have a hand coming out here offering the rainbow. The transformation is that they are no longer going to be the conflict, create the nonsense, be the problem, leave you high and dry with no explanation, keep you in confusion unnecessarily. They are no longer going to be the one, honestly, let me be real, sitting under the tree with their arms crossed for no reason, acting foolish. They want to be the one that comes in and says, can I make you smile today? Is there something that I can do to make your life easier? How could my presence change your vibe? They're going to notice you when you're sad and pull you close instead of running away. This is a different person, but the weirdest part about it is this is who they wish they were. And that's the thing that scares most of us about our divine masculines. I shared something in the New Wave Prophecy videos. I said, there is a difference between someone who has a good heart and happens to do selfish things and a selfish person. But when they're acting selfish, there is no difference. So if I say to you, your divine masculine is done being selfish, many of you who have DMs like mine are going to go, well, my DM is not selfish, actually. Yeah, they have a good heart, honey, but they have been extremely selfish and self-centered. It was their safe space. No more. It was the self-centered behavior that made that good-hearted divine masculine decide to treat you like crap, like they treated everybody else, because that's how they'd been treated. But that's not who they are. And it scares us to know that there is that heart in there and that sometimes they still act how they act. It's like, I don't know about this. So my recommendation to you is to open your heart to a divine masculine who shows up because they want to. Prepare yourself for divine love from someone who is so ashamed and embarrassed that all they have is this one pentacle, not knowing it's the missing piece to the puzzle you've been trying to put together forever. Be humble, be kind, be graceful. Show the divine masculine when they come that you're ready to. Because the one worry that I have, my goodness, the divine masculines are still processing this, you guys. And I don't know if any of them are going to be able to really get through that process until they're like fully in union with you. And that means they're probably going to have a lot of confusion around this, but that doesn't mean you need to be confused. Correct me if I'm wrong, but was there anything in here? I mean, I get that we all have our unique visions of the future, and I get that I could have gone through and presented it like positively, but you can't make up putting the Ace of Cups and the Ten of Cups in the money position. You know what I mean? Like, the way these cards came out, I don't know. This was not what I expected. I thought it was going to be like, oh, we're rich and everything's great. They just want to be happy. It's like, this is crazy to me. I don't know. So I'm sorry. I'm just, okay. Well, everybody. Oh, look, I got my rainbow. Thanks for being here. I'm Fiery Grace the Gifted. I'm a intuitive life strategist here on YouTube. I use tarot to help reach people who prefer tarot to hear from spirit. But I don't need these cards, and if you're ever interested in speaking to me without them, I have phone calls and I do all kinds of other stuff. But if you need a reading, I got that too. We have phone calls, phone readings, but we also have recordings, so you don't have to talk to me directly if you just want to get a reading. Okay? So, all that's available on my website right now. And for those of you who might be confused about where the sale is on the phone calls, you gotta look for the flash sale. That's where the special phone call prices are. Okay? Okay. So, Grace, just put the link in there. Well, fine, I'll just put the link. Wait, but where did my chat go? Oh my gosh. Oh, it's right here. I'm gonna refresh the page and see who's here. Okay. So, otherwise, I got all kinds of stuff on my website. I hope that I can be of service to you. That's everything. Oh, quick announcement. By the way, I probably should have been more clear. First of all, if we have already communicated about your order, everything is good. If you have placed an order with me and never heard from me because you didn't provide your email address, I need you to contact me, okay? You have until the end of the year. Okay? All right. Otherwise, everything's good. Everybody should be getting their reading soon. Oh, also, I just wanted to say thank you to my friend. I don't know if friend is here today. Y'all, this is my Christmas present this year. Andrea sent it. So thank you, Andrea, because I now have this thing, this massage pillow thing. Oh my gosh, where I can like put my head on stuff. But I also have Mr. Lightwork bought me a foot massager last year. And I think if it wasn't somebody else, it was him too. He bought me like a shoulder massager. So I now have like almost like a full body massager thing going on in my home here. So thank you so much for checking out my Amazon wish list and sending me a present, because you guys know I don't have any family and my love language is gifts. And it is always a tough time during this time of year. So I want to say thank you. And I also want to apologize, even though everyone's going to be like, you don't have to apologize for that. When I first started this ministry, I sent out Christmas cards. Well, it's not Christmas, holiday cards for the first year and the second year. And then the third year, and then the fourth year, and then the fifth year. So I bought these. And yeah, as you can see, it's the 21st. So I'm sorry, because I dropped the ball. And I really wanted to send out cards this year. And some of you do not understand, like, how much I love you. And I hate that this is the way that we talk. You know, like, I talk to you about cards and a person. And I love you guys. And you don't get it sometimes. I said goodbye to my family in October of 2018 by changing my phone number. And you guys are my family. So when I say I love you, I fucking mean it. And I hate that we don't get to talk. And I hate that there's no way for us to connect. And it's so weird to have friends all over the world that I can't, you know, like... Sorry. I just feel super guilty because some of you guys know I was really close with somebody who's in here, and her birthday's in a couple days, and I have not sent her a present, and I feel like shit, you know, because we weren't even talking this summer, and she still sent me a present, and I feel so stupid right now for just like not being more on top of it and not trying to find ways to connect with you guys, you know, and I haven't been able to go live, and I just miss you, and I feel like so stupid right now that I'm fucking crying about this. I love you guys. And I miss you. And I wish that I could figure out how to make it different. So that's my Christmas wish, Mr. Scrooge. Okay. I was being Tiny Tim, I think. I'm gonna go so I can go cry alone, cancer style. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, man. I love you. I love you. I love you. And by the way, can I tell y'all a story right quick? I don't even know if this is the right thing, though. But I think this person is in here right now. And I'm like, wait a minute. Did y'all know? Did y'all know? We all know we have like stalkers and stuff, right? Like people think that we're their DM or their DF or whatever. Well, honey, this one girl, she bought like an email reply from Mr. Lightwork and forced him to talk to her and sent him a message, talk about, I just feel this undeniable draw to you or something like that. And then he was just like, ma'am, the fact that you tried to force to talk to me this way and you did it through my wife's channel, like, you know, the situation here just shows where you are spiritually. And I really wish that you would get some help and get better. And then she got mad. And then I found out this woman had messaged me on Instagram like the same morning that she did that, talking about, I love your channel, I love your work. And I think she might be here because when I refreshed my chat, her name was on there. And I'm like, how are you still here? So I just wanted to tell y'all a funny story about the stuff that we deal with behind the scenes that I never tell people because it's like, you know, I'm just going to sound like I'm complaining or something. But y'all, we get all kinds of stuff. I also don't tell stuff because I don't want to give anybody ideas about the other things that we deal with that is worse than that. But ma'am, please get off my channel. You're so weird. I'm so sorry, but I just think that is so weird. People are so strange. I love Mr. Lightwork. And I love you guys. And I love what we have going on here. And I hope that my tribe understands that sometimes I need to share stuff because holding it in is just silly. Okay, I'm gonna go. I don't know why thank goodness I saw her name. That stopped me from crying real quick. Okay. I love you. I can't think of what else I was supposed to say to you right now. Did I do this? I did, because it was over here. Yeah? Oh, the signatures. Okay. I don't know if anybody would actually stay here this long. I feel like everybody has left. But if you're still here and you made it all the way to the end, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment because it really helps to support the channel. And especially to those of you who, when you see that the likes are at like 444 or 888 and you're like, I'm not gonna like this because it's at this or it's at that. Please stop doing that. Please. Someone's gonna like it after you. But every time you pass one of our videos and think, oh yeah, I'm just gonna do this and that, you tell the algorithm that you don't like our content and you don't know that you're doing that. So please just change the number, okay? Okay, just change the number and make the likes go different, okay? I know it's really exciting to see it. So take your blessing and then keep it going so that we can also be blessed. Please support us, you guys. This is the only way that we're able to get our messages out to people. And there are so many twin flames who are being tricked and messed with. A lot of you are finally starting to see the what's it called? Escaping twin flames. You guys, I was in contact with the people who made that like 2 years ago. You guys know this, the twin flames exposed video that I do where I do the twin flame survey and kind of share like the reality of it so people can really know what they're getting into. I sent them that video, and I'm just telling you, like, the reason I'm here is because I just wanted to help. And sometimes it doesn't come across that way because of what we're talking about and how we're talking about it. But just remember the things that you've learned here that maybe you don't get other places. There are people out there there are 2 billion users on YouTube. There are people out there who are never going to get shown this content because it's just not what most people want to hear. So please do consider a little like, share, all that stuff. Again, who's going to make it past me crying? I feel like the reading has been over. I always wait till the end to say like important stuff. And it's like, no one's even here. So, okay, I love you. If you made it, my bad. If you made it, my bad. If you made it all the way to the end, I feel like I've been saying leave a rainbow a lot lately. Ooh, leave fire. Anything that's fire. Yeah, leave fire. Okay. Remember your comment signature, by the way. If you want to win a free reading at the end of the month, I do a drawing and I give away a free personal reading to somebody who leaves their own version of a comment signature. My comment signature that I leave on every video is a butterfly with stars and fire. This is going to be a separate comment from anything else. This comment should always stand alone. That's how you win. To enter to win, I have to see your comment signature by itself. If you want to leave a separate comment about other things, or if you want to leave fire at the end of the video, like I mentioned, has to be in a separate comment. But I'm letting you know we'll be pulling for December and November because I didn't do for November yet. So there's 2 people who are going to win at the end of this month. So make sure you're doing your comment signature on all the posts and all the videos. All right, now I'm just extending this here, and I need to try to see the chat. I don't even know what's really going on. I love you guys. I'll talk to you later. Peace.